Guys, make sure you're following us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
It massively helps us out. Enjoy the episode.
What's it been like seeing Mark Noble's career come to a slow end?
Do you know what? What an icon.
Feel bad for him when he missed that pen?
I think, yeah, of course I did. I think he got villainised a lot because at the time we didn't have much midfield backup. Since we signed Thomas Suchet, he's been a revelation, right? So our midfield is pretty much set on Rice and Suchet. Yeah. And we've still got a few, but we're still playing him. And you could tell, that's what I mean. It's like Ollie. Ollie's been stuck in a job, in a role that he probably can't play anymore. And same with Mark Noble was playing in that midfield in a role that he probably can't actually produce anymore. Whereas now I think he's taking a step back. He plays in certain games here and there, but mate, what a hero!
He's probably been such a big influence on Declan Rice.
That's
as well.
what I was just about to say.
They are
the
quite similar
mantle
players,
has been
aren't
passed
they?
from Noble to Rice.
Declan did an interview, didn't he? And he said he was like, mate, there's no one better that I could have grown up around, like in a football club wise. Unreal, loyalty's unreal. I think he's the longest standing one club player next to Messi from when he was at Barcelona.
Really?
But Messi's now broken out because he's gone somewhere else. So I think Noble's probably, if there's a fact checker, look it up. I think
Cresswell's quite high as well, right?
Yeah. I think Mark Noble's probably the longest standing one club player now in a top flight division.
Yeah.
Mate, just quality all round. Come through the academy, local boy, Canning Town.
He'll get a statue.
He'll get a statue, 100%.
Yeah. Is he your favourite all-time hammer?
Is he my favourite all-time hammer? See, that's a big question.
Who is then?
I think he's my love for him. Yeah, banging. Yeah, there you go. Mark Noble's the longest standing one club player.
Yeah.
One player.
Bloody hell.
That's a long time.
What's the most appearances in the Premier League? It's
Barry.
Gareth Barry for how many?
600 and something.
600.
Carragher got like.
Is it 600?
Carragher got like over
that,
600
Alex.
for Liverpool, I think.
Yeah.
No, I think it might be 800.
No, but is it like I'm saying Premier League
all
appearances?
650.
Am I
In
right
the Premier League, that's outrageous.
Alex, did you check if Jamie Carragher got 618 appearances for Liverpool? I'm not obsessed with him or anything. But yeah, who's your favourite hammer then?
Oh, mate, that's the thing.
But that's consecutive, isn't it? Is that not consecutive or total?
Fuck, he didn't play 618 games in a row, mate.
I think Brad Friedel's is the highest consecutive, isn't it?
Really?
737. What? 737 appearances, Jamie Carragher.
That's outrageous. Fair dues.
God, he should get a bit more.
Sorry, we both cut you off. So who is your favourite all-time hammer?
Oh, mate, I've gone through phases, mate. He's the one that I'll probably forever and ever have an affinity for. Like, he's just unreal. He embodies West Ham. I was about to say, he embodies everything about that club. Even though we moved to like this new big shiny bowl, whatever. Yeah. Like, admittedly, I'm just not. I grew up in fucking Boleyn, so like I love it there. That was unreal. I remember taking Cal to the West Ham Liverpool Cup game that we beat him in. And even then, he was like, it's a proper stadium. Mate, it was so good there. He embodies everything about West Ham. And then even through like the eras, now we're fucking great. Like we're good now.
Yeah.
He's still there. He's still plugging away. He still puts in a good shift. Growing up, I really liked Yossi Benayoun when he was at West Ham. Really? I loved Yossi Benayoun. I think I had 15 on the back of my tops for a long time just because I really liked Yossi Benayoun.
He was so good, you know.
Yeah, he was.
Quality player. And then
Di Canio?
Di Canio's quality. I got a lot of signed Di Canio memorabilia.
Have you?
Yeah. I got a Di Canio signed poster in my flat on the wall. Got quite a few bits.
That's quite impressive, that.
Got quite a few bits. And then the Payet, obviously, mate. That love story is probably the hardest love story ever. Can you imagine if we kept him and he was still knocking about
now?
Do you reckon he gets into the team currently?
Yeah,
mate. Reckon?
Yeah.
If he was
you think about
in his prime.
Yeah. If you
no, I'm saying all right on a current basis.
On a current form basis.
Payet now.
No, I think he fights for his place in the team, but I think he's still quality, mate. He's.
What about Jesse Lingard?
Jesse Lingard again, heartbreaking.
When he played again, didn't he? I swear he came on United and scored against you this season.
Yeah, he did,
didn't he?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
God, was that tough to see?
Oh, yeah, of course it was, because he come to the club, he's chucking up irons and all that, and then he's probably played half hour in like the last. Come on, fella. Come on.
But do you reckon
he should have stayed there, man? He should have.
I think his decision, though. I don't think.
No, I think he's still got United tinted glasses on. Right. I think because he had such a good spell at us. Ollie's saying, I think there's definitely a spot for him at this club. Yeah. He sees that headline or in the press interview and thinks, yes, I'm going to cling on to it even harder. He just doesn't get the game time. I think Jesse, fella, do what's best for Jesse now, mate. You smashed it. You proved that you can fit into a team and be like a talisman midfielder. Do it.
Go to West Ham. This January,
mate. I think the chance went. To be quite honest.
Yeah. I think. Do you reckon West Ham are gonna make any signings this January?
Hopefully.
Who do you need?
We need a striker because we are one injury.
Backup for Antonio.
We're one injury away. We're one hamstring injury because it will be a hamstring injury. Yeah. We're one hamstring injury away from disaster. Yeah. We can't play Yarmolenko up top.
It's now usually Bowen that just.
That's what I
fills
mean.
it
Yeah,
in,
it's
isn't it?
either and they're not number 9s. They can't
No.
play there. They can't play there. So there's talks of
Who's
Belotti.
it,
There's talks of
Belotti?
Belotti. Yeah, because he refused a contract, so he's free in January.
Well, that's not a bad sign, you know. He went to the Euros of Italy.
He's one of them.
And he did all right.
He's one of them blokes as well. That's got that little bit of. I think he's got a little bit of bastardry about him as well. Like,
Yeah.
you can tell. Like
Yeah.
I feel like if you play for West Ham, you do need to be a little bit of a bastard.
he did. That's why Arnautovic was fucking sublime, mate.
Yeah.
Having Arnautovic, you knew going into games he's going to wind them up. Like he's going to wind them up.
Have you seen the potential Czech billionaire
Oh, I had
taking over West Ham?
27% stake apparently. That could lead to a full takeover.
Really?
And they want to use Slavia Prague as a development club.
Oh my!
So that means Holzlek. That's I don't know. He's a Czech striker. What he plays there right now. He's a young
Well,
striker.
the products that you've had from that club have been pretty fucking good, haven't they?
Caval for 5 million.
Yeah. Souček and Kufal, like two of them. They were pretty much got into like the Premier League team of the
I
season.
think I saw a stat.
Yeah, they did.
I saw a stat on Twitter last night. I know you know all them stat accounts, whatever, and it was like a points-based ranking, and it was like top 10 most influential players in like the last X amount of team, like in the team.
Yeah.
Thomas Souček was like 8th
Yeah.
above like
Remember when
in
he-
the
he
conversation
kept
was
scoring,
like
scoring,
he was a
didn't he?
defensive midfielder that kept scoring goals every game.
He was the only defensive midfielder that you
then
put
again,
in the FPL.
but then again,
Yeah.
would you now just you've seen his role? He's more midfielder.
Yeah.
I think he's
Yeah.
he's a box to box. Isn't he? He gets up,
Yeah.
he gets down.
Which is so
But
weird
I-
if you
that's
look at
what I
body
mean,
type
like-
as well.
Yeah.
The current West Ham system, you don't really have an actual defensive midfielder.
They-
You've got two.
Yeah.
You've got like a double pivot of box to box midfielders.
And do you know what's
You've got
great about
Declan.
it? You can tell is I think Souček will probably put more kilometres in a Premier League game, but then in the European games, Declan's the one doing it. Declan's steaming forward. So it's like, all right, reserve your energy tank in this game, you
Yeah.
go. Reserve your energy tank in this game, you go.
I
Like,
genuinely think Deck is one of the best dribblers of a ball in the Premier League. Like
Do you know what it is as well?
every time I see him play,
Yeah.
the way he carries the ball.
Which is one half yesterday.
No, shut up. No, I do watch a lot of West Ham because I actually really
Yeah.
like West Ham at the moment. And for England, especially in the Euros final, the way he carried the ball
He had a belter in that game.
was insane.
The fact he got subbed in that final was still alarming to me. I think that was the wrong decision. He was having a belter in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what it is? He's got that powerful stride. Like you can tell. Like if he wants to,
he's like a
he's
built
an athlete,
guy.
mate.
Yeah,
He's an
yeah.
athlete. Like when people kept saying, "Oh, all he does is this, all he does is that." Like before the Euros, I was like, when everyone's watching him for 90
Yeah.
minutes, because I said I watch him 90 minutes week in week out. He don't miss games. What he'll do is he'll steam back, intercept the ball, pick the ball up, dribble past someone, whip the ball out wide.
Yeah.
Like to have that ability to win the tackle, then get past him as well. Use your strength, dribble it out, bang.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Well, it's coming to more people's attention now that he's capable of doing.
Every day you see like
Everything
Gary
in the
Lineker
playbook.
tweet like,
Yeah.
"Oh, he's still 22." Another beautiful.
And now he's scoring
performance.
goals.
Yeah.
But that's the problem. Like West Ham are going to struggle to keep hold of him.
Well, that David Moyes interview recently, did you see it? They said, "Oh, what do you think about Declan?" He went, "Well, the price tag that was discussed in the summer, 100 million,
doubled.
No, he was like, "Well, I think that was a bargain." He said you won't get him for that now.
Yeah. He got not only have you got Premier League tax, you got
It is
English
true.
tax.
Mate, so true.
English tax, Premier League tax, 22 tax.
Look at Harry Maguire. He went for 80 mil.
Captaincy tax as well. He's a
Captaincy
leader at
tax.
22.
Yeah.
Like whoever will get him.
Future England captain, by the way. I think.
Yeah.
I think future England
so as
captain.
well. But whoever gets him, I reckon like a 150 job.
If he keeps on playing how he's playing, there is no end for it.
And also
it's
the way
ridiculous.
the football market's just going up and up and up and up.
Yeah.
Like it's just inevitable that he's going for 100 plus.
It is ridiculous.
300 million to Newcastle.
I think he'll personally. Where do you think he'll end up?
I think
Manchester United need him.
Mate,
I
he
think he'll
could.
go Chelsea.
Yeah, I think if
I was
he's
to say
if he's
going
going anywhere, it's Chelsea. 'Cause there's
Or if
that-
he's going anywhere, Newcastle.
yeah,
If he's
yeah.
going anywhere,
I
Barcelona.
can't see him really going outside of England.
No.
I think Chelsea or United.
I think he'll play Premier League football for the rest of his career. I think
Yeah.
because it's just top flight, mate. And he dictates. He runs the
Do
game.
you know what though? Like he could. The thing is, he'll walk into United. They need
They're
him.
desperate for him.
But then also, you could say that is Kante coming to the end of his tenancy at Chelsea?
No,
No,
that's
Do you,
no,
not
I
think,
think that's-
do you think? Do
yeah.
you think he's or
Mate, he's still an absolute engine, mate. You watch
Jorginho,
90 minutes of
Kovacic,
Cans.
like he, as in, would he get in? He would get in. It would be a
He would.
battle. It'd be a
He'd get
battle,
in.
but he would get in.
And I think Tuchel would like him as well. I think he'd like him.
Yeah,
I think he'd like
I think he
that
would.
player in there. Yeah.
And he's obviously friends with a lot of them already.
And that's
Him
why
Mason linking up.
he came from the academy as well.
No,
didn't
that's
he?
what I mean.
So
It's like he's a product of.
he's product of Cobham, isn't he?
So
What do you think?
exactly.
Do you think?
All the
Dick-
Cobham products at the moment, just
Mate.
like walking the Premier League. Gallagher's done more
Yeah.
for
Mate, can I just say,
Chelsea now.
Gallagher, I'm such a fan of his. Honestly, like,
did you see his
He looks good, mate. He looks
Did you see
really
his
good.
goals?
He's
see his
so
goals?
good.
Yeah.
He's so good. What is it? Who did he play like a month ago? Where he did like a Cruyff turn in the box and just put it in.
Did you see, that was them?
Yeah,
West Ham.
I was about to say,
you?
when we played against him, I was at the game and I kept saying, I was like, mate, he's having a belter here.
Yeah.
Like, you could tell. He was giving Declan the game in that one. Like, he was playing.
Who do you reckon top 3 or top 5 best English midfielders are right now?
Bellingham,
Rice got to be in there.
Rice, and
I think
Mount.
Jude Bellingham gets.
It depends if
criminally-
you play Foden in midfield.
I think Jude Bellingham gets criminally disrespected in
the
the
reason is because
England setup.
18.
In the England setup, he gets disrespected.
I think so. I
Nobody-
agree. I fully agree with you on that one.
Nobody watches like.
But then again,
outside
this
European.
is the issue. It's also a blessing and a curse at the minute. But England is flooded
We've got too many players.
with so many good players in all positions. Like, you've seen, Matty Cash has now changed his.
Polish.
He's now changed to Polish because you look at the right back crop. We've got Trent. We've got
Mateusz
James.
Cash.
Mate. Yeah, exactly. You've got all of these players now in every position.
Yeah.
The only place that we ain't got fucking is centre back. We've got Harry Maguire in that there. But then again, Harry Maguire for England.
It's unbelievable.
He's great. Like,
He's like Pickford, mate.
yeah, but for
He's
United,
like,
yeah.
he's like
Legit,
Pickford.
Pickford only
Pickford
plays
puts on
good
an
for
England
England.
shirt. He turns into like
Prime
Octopus
David
Man.
Seaman. Octopus
Yeah,
man.
just saves everything.
He is unreal. He's unreal for England. Yeah, it's mental. Like, we've just got a flood of
I'd say
talent.
top 5 right now for England in no particular order.
What is the midfielders?
Yeah. Bellingham, Rice, Mount, Foden. Shit. No, not Jordan Henderson.
Well, Jordan Henderson's better than Calvin Phillips.
I would say Grealish. Different position.
You're not saying left. You're not,
picked
you're not
a
saying
left
you don't
wing.
play
Oh,
on
I
the
just
left
love it.
winger.
I just love it. Wait,
You're
I
saying
said
he
there was
play-
someone else we mentioned.
You don't play on the left, no? Grealish.
Yeah, all right. Jordan Henderson's, yeah, he's better than Calvin Phillips, but I also think Calvin Phillips.
I think Calvin Phillips is good, by the way, because
He
I
is
know
very
there was, on the lead up to the Euros, there was very much beef between, like, classic, like, West Ham and Leeds fans going, oh, well, our DM's better. But I know this will probably rustle a couple of it. I think Rice made Phillips look better in the Euros because since he's gone back to Leeds, he doesn't look
I also,
as good as he did in Euros.
I also still think Calvin Phillips could walk into United.
Mate, no, this is the thing, and a
lot of people could.
This is Theo, mate. Theo, everyone in DM wise, right? I remember there's a lot of talk. Newcastle fans saying, "Oh, fucking Longstaff and Rice. I think we'd take Longstaff over Rice." Fuck off.
No, you wouldn't,
mate. No, back when they was coming up, and we had a game against them, and Rice absolutely embarrassed. Or he played out his skin, and he was like, "Yeah, right. There's levels to the game." Then there was also McTominay, McSauce, or Declan Rice. Come off it. I'm sorry, come off it.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
don't speak.
McTominay's good.
Don't speak in the same.
I rate McTominay.
He's all right, but he ain't a Declan.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
There's significant gear changes
Yeah, yeah.
in the game compared to each other. So.